Hi guys, here we are finally at the face tutorial, and I chose to do this entire series specifically because I have some pretty dark breakouts today and I wanted to show you guys how I get really full coverage. So I'm going in with my Velour concealer and I'm putting this right on top of any blemishes, redness, or dark circles that I have. And then I'm just going to go in with my damp beauty blender and just press that in ever so lightly. I don't want to remove any of the product, so I'm just lightly bouncing it on top of the areas that I applied the concealer. I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now, but this is looking like a bad Asian movie. However, I am just talking to my toddler in the background there. Make sure when concealing your eyes, if your darkness goes up to the side of your eye, like I'm covering right here, that you don't leave that out because it can make your entire eye look tired if you have dark circles or dark veins in that area. Next, I'm going to be going in with my tried and true Baby Flawless cream and concealer. I am mixing these two, first of all, because my BB cream is slightly too dark right now, and I'm just going to add in that Scarlet concealer to concoct the perfect shade. And secondly, I do this to get full coverage. I love this combination because I still get the hydrating benefits of the BB cream and the full coverage of the concealer without it being heavy or cakey. Once I get this all mixed up, I'm going to just place small dots all around my face until it's evenly distributed. And then I go in with a Morphe brush. I can't remember the name on this, but any dense kabuki brush or flat top brush should do the job. And I'm just going to go in with that brush and I'm going to use small tapping motions and press this into my skin. I'm not swirling or swiping because I don't want to remove the product from my face. I just want to push it in. And this is also a better way to cover those blemishes. If you were to be rubbing or making circular motions, it's just kind of going to smear the product around. This way, you're really penetrating the skin and locking it into place. I seriously cannot get over the finish of this BB Flawless cream with concealer. It is, I think it's so beautiful. It's so dewy and fresh and natural looking. Like, obviously, I'm wearing makeup, but I feel like it looks so natural, and I just love that effect of this product. I'm just gonna swirl down onto my neck a little bit just to make sure there's no distinct line of where it starts and finishes. And then I'm gonna go in with my Scarlet Concealer all by itself to use it as a highlighting agent. And I'm gonna place this in the usual areas in a V shape under each eye, make a little flower shape in the center of the forehead, drag it down the center of the bridge of my nose, the top of my Cupid's bow, and the center of my chin. And then I'm gonna go back in with, you guessed it, the Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to press this all in. Once again, I'm not going to be wiping or making swirling motions or anything like that. I'm lightly tapping the product into place so that I get the full effect of the color. Once I have this all blended properly, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Loose Translucent Setting Powder just to lock all of this in. I do this because I touch my face a lot. My kids touch my face a lot. If you don't set it with something, it's just gonna, this is any product, it's just gonna come off at some point during the day. And so I just like to set it as a precaution. And then I'm going to be showing you the finishing touches of the smoky eye because the steps I'm doing now I would never do before foundation because it's just not going to be as sharp or clean looking. So I'm going back in with that palette 3 and I'm taking the shade Smitten and I'm using this as my brow highlight. And I'll also use that on the inner corner of my tear duct. And this is just going to help brighten the eye and create a nice distinction between the brow and that really smoked out crease. Then I'll be going back into that darkest shade Cheeky, and I'll be dragging that on the outer corner to about the mid of the lower lash line to smoke out that bottom lash line, just so we have a uniform look from top to bottom. And that is going to be the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I would love to know what you would like to see next. So give me a like and leave a comment below. Thanks, guys.